This is why our date didn't work.
This is why our date
This
didn't
is
work.
the reason.
Now I'm just like racist, sexist,
You're offensive. You're so
homophobic.
offensive.
Do you think?
Can we switch sides? Because this is not my side.
Yeah. Keep
Oh my
that.
God.
I'm gonna keep
of
that
course
in the
you're
final
gonna
cut.
Of course, I'm a very hard person to date.
Oh, I know.
I know. I fuck off.
Good to see ya.
Nice to see you.
Who's this little guy?
This is Milo.
Hey, buddy. I couldn't find the dog park, and I just I followed the smell of dog piss.
Oh, good. You made it.
Yeah, I literally like used my nose to get to the dog park. You really keep your dog clean. Keep him clean. Keep him.
My dog is a reflection of me, so if he looks messy, then I look messy.
Yeah.
We actually go to this dog park in Santa Monica. It's like a membership-only dog park.
Oh, fucking baller.
I know.
Do the dogs have to have like a certain amount of
Followers
to get in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how many verified dogs are in this dog park.
Yeah.
This is my friend CJ. You know her. She was on a hit show, Fboy Island. She's a comedian. She's talented, super babe. What else?
I'm a Maxim model. People need to know
Maxim
that.
model?
Oh, yeah, they need to hear that.
Maxim model, dog mom.
Dog mom. I think we should start with dog mom.
She's a dog mom.
Yeah.
Tell us about Milo.
Okay, so this is Milo. Milo is 10 years old. He has heterochromia, so he's one blue eye, one brown eye. He's a real good boy. He knows lots of tricks. Milo, sit, sneeze,
Whoa.
sneeze, achoo. Good boy.
You know what my favorite thing about Milo is?
What?
He's the first little white dog that doesn't have those little eye crusties.
You know, a lot of guys don't like the eye crusties, and so I go pretty far out of my way to make sure we never have any eye crusties.
It's almost like the most basic girl trait to have a little white dog with eye crusties.
It is. People are so offended by it. I don't know why, but I go out of my way to have a dog without any eye crusties.
That's good.
So,
How do you
yeah.
get rid of the eye crusties?
You just keep them well groomed. You clean their little eyes, you wipe with like a warm towel at night, brush them out, you give them little smoochies.
There you go.
Yeah.
Every time you meet another dog owner, they ask questions, right? They're like, well, what's the name of your dog? How old is it? What's the breed? Like, what's the thing? Like, I always thought, like, when I had a dog when I was younger, like, just to carry, like, little business cards for the dog. So if you don't want to have that conversation, you just go, here you go. Take it.
You're ruining the whole purpose of having a dog.
Do you actually like answering those questions?
Yes. It's
What
like
if it's just like some
my
like
great
what if it's
pride.
just like some dude that's just like you don't want to talk to, but he's using the dog as a conversation?
They all do that.
They all do.
They
that.
also have dogs so that they can use it. Like most of the time they have it. If they're doing it, they don't have a dog, then it's a little bit of a red flag.
Would I get more chicks if I had a dog?
Oh my God, yeah.
Really?
Duh. You should dog walk.
What's that?
Dog walk. Like a lot of my guy friends are like, if you go out of town, I'll take your dogs. And then they just cruise like this.
Yeah, I remember my ex-girlfriend had a dog, kind of like that dog, and I would take it walking sometimes, and girls would try and approach me, but it was very, you can't use your girlfriend's dog to obviously like meet chicks, so
You can. People do.
I know, but that's fucked up though.
Yeah, it is, but she should know. I would never send my boyfriend out with my dogs. I know better.
Stand up. What's up? Are you liking it?
I'm actually having fun.
Really?
Yeah, it's taking a while to get like super comfortable on stage.
It's gonna take you a long time. You're gonna be bad at it for like 2 years.
Crowd work, like I would rather kill myself. But
yeah, I've never been good at crowd work, even though I just put out a fucking banger crowd work video. It's like, the thing about crowd work is, I think of the funny thing to say like 24 hours later. So I'll be like driving the next day and I'm like, oh, I should have called that guy a bitch. Why didn't I think of that? Which is always good. But every now and then it's like, I wouldn't even worry about crowd work for the first bit.
Everyone's been yelling at me to do more crowd work and interact with people more. It feels like I'm being told that it seems like I'm acting because I'm acting. So I have like a set and I'm acting it out and they like don't have it so memorized, you know?
So I met you. We went on a date. Our friend Jim Hecht set us up.
Jim! Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the best. Him and his wife Courtney are awesome. And we went out, and I think it was like the next day you had like your first or second show or something like that. Because you were like freaking out. You had a whole script. You had it all word for word.
Oh, I had it all ready to go.
And I was like, toss that in the fucking
you
trash.
You were not into the script.
Oh my God, it was like,
You were not into
did you
the
toss
script.
it?
Hell no, I went with the script.
Do you still do the script though?
I have it mapped out, yeah. I have it mapped out for timing because I need to know how long it is. But the less that I look at the script and the more that I, you know, even because the lulls are when I talk to people. When I'm like, okay, what's the next joke? That's when I'm like, what's this guy doing? You know?
Right.
And that's the only time that is like very genuine.
Okay.
So I'm learning like the less I have it, like you were right, you were right.
Hell yeah. Always right.
But I'm still getting comfortable. So I'm flying out tonight to Florida.
Whoa.
To Naples. So I'm doing 2 shows in Naples and doing Miami.
Who are you performing with?
Jiaying.
Oh yeah, I like her. She's funny.
She is funny.
She's Chinese. You know
she's
that?
She's angry. Oh, she lets you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's angry Chinese woman.
She's really cool though. She's been like pushing me a lot with comedy. She's like, "Can you do 15 minutes?" I'm like, "I can't do 15 minutes." She's like, "Okay, well here's your flyer."
Oh wow, good for her.
I'm like, "Okay, well I guess I'm doing it."
And it's just the 2 of you?
No, we have a few other comics coming. I think 4 of us.
Some like local comics or a bunch?
No, we're flying.
Oh, like a whole bunch of girls are all flying. Is it all girl comics?
No, 2 girls, 2 guys, and then we're driving from Naples to Miami. Is there hair on my lip? I feel like there's a hair on my lip. I'm panicking. This is why our date didn't work.
This is why our date
This
didn't
is
work?
the reason.
That's so funny. So on a date, what would you give me as like on a scale of 1 to 10?
Maybe a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
what could I have improved on?
You know, I didn't know about the throat tattoo.
Oh, okay, well that's all right. I can't change that.
No, you can't. But like, you know, you gotta warn somebody.
Okay.
I feel like all the photos Jim showed me, you were like in a turtleneck.
He must have chose some old photos or
like,
something.
You know, really tight headshots.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
surprising.
throat tattoo?
It's surprising. Yeah, I had to
That
call
caught
my
you
friend
off guard?
after, and I was like, "What do you think?" And she has like 700 tattoos, and she's like, "I love throat tattoos." And I was
Nice.
like,
Okay. So if I picked you up and opened the door.
Oh, you're very, very polite, very chivalrous.
Very chivalrous.
Yeah. Hold
And
it
we went
down.
and I picked a good vegan spot.
Love my vegan food.
Conversation.
Well, you didn't like my script. You didn't like my script. I do appreciate the genuine feedback, but for someone I'm dating, I need baby time.
What's that?
Baby time.
What do you mean baby time?
Baby time. It's just like oh the bill, oh bookaboo, oh do do do.
You gotta earn that.
I like a nurturing essence. You know?
Yeah, I know. I think it's just as soon as you said you do stand up, I was like, I just gotta get real with you. You know?
Oh, you kept it. But I appreciate it. I totally appreciate it.
Right.
As a friend.
Yeah.
As a friend.
As a friend.
I appreciate the feedback for
Yeah,
sure.
well, the thing is, as soon as I found out you're doing stand up, I'm like, well, I guess we're friends now, which is fine.
No, I totally get it. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good, but I'm gonna be honest, you know, because I'm honest with my friends. And I've been doing stand up so long too, so I can't just be
you're
like,
great.
Thank you.
Aw, you are great.
Thank you. I haven't seen you yet, but I'm sure you're great, or you're gonna be great.
I'm out here doing what I can.
Now, do you want to like do stand up, or is it just something that you were just like, because when I first met you, you were kind of like, I don't know if I want to do this or like what. I'm just kind of trying it out. Like,
Well, I've been trying for like years.
Really?
So like, yeah, so like 4 years ago, I did all the stand-up classes, I did shows, I did whatever, and I
Oh,
just
wow.
didn't have like, I didn't want to go and perform because I didn't like my sets. I didn't feel like I was being genuine, and I didn't think I had like a voice.
Yeah.
And so I was people were writing me jokes, and it's like dumb girl jokes, and
Yeah.
like, you know, like jokes about like having implants. I don't have implants. I'm
You
like,
had jokes about having implants?
I had people writing me jokes like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
it just like was not me, and it wasn't tailored to me, and I didn't feel authentic going on stage.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to do it. And then I think going on that stupid dating show, I found my voice. You know, I had things to say all of a sudden that I didn't know. I didn't realize I had so many opinions.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, I
Because
don't.
they kind of got you just to be authentic, and everybody liked it. And you're like,
Oh,
I
like-
can just be me, and everybody likes it.
Yeah.
That's good. You know what?
Yeah.
I found my voice around the same time. I've been doing comedy a long time. I didn't really find my authentic voice until like during the pandemic when I just stopped kind of caring. Like
Yeah.
I used to cater my set to like the industry, you know what I mean? Like what the Hollywood, you know, agents and producers and all that like would want to cater to. It's like my set was very much about like my wild upbringing. And it's interesting stuff people want to hear, but it wasn't until the pandemic that I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna be like offensive and not give a fuck and just say what I actually think about the world and what I actually think about people and shit.
Yeah.
Watch out for dog poo.
Yeah.
Like whatever that is.
There's dog poo for sure. It's not fun when you're not talking from what you like believe in.
Yeah.
It's just not, I don't know.
Yeah, now I'm just like racist, sexist,
You're offensive. You're so
homophobic.
offensive.
Do you think I'm offensive on stage?
Oh God, yeah.
But like funny though.
You're offensive in person and on stage. It's like a
Really?
weird combo.
Did I offend you at all when we went out to dinner?
You're mildly offensive, yeah. There's nothing
Really?
there's nothing that's at the forefront of my mind, but I was like, this guy's offensive.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
I think you strive to be provocative.
No, I'm actually a huge people pleaser, but
Are
that's
you?
why I'm like overcompensating.
Where's the pookie wookie time then? Milo, where are you?
Hey, Milo.
Look at him.
I'm overcompensating from being such a people pleaser.
Are you?
Does that make sense?
I guess.
Because I'm like, I want to be offensive.
Okay.
I have to ask you about the show. I haven't seen the show, but my friend Chris raved about it, and Jim loved the show too.
Yeah, Jim and
And-
Courtney did.
From what I heard about the show, the premise is there's 3 girls and like 30 guys.
Wait, these are cute pants. Can I borrow these?
Yeah,
These would be so cute on me. Oh my gosh.
they would be cute. 3 girls, 30 guys, right?
27.
27 guys, and some of them are fuckboys and some of them are nice, right? It's like
Half and
50,
half.
half and half. And but you didn't know.
They revealed it halfway through the season.
I heard that you almost immediately eliminated every nice guy.
Fuckboy.
I heard you eliminated the nice guys. The nice guys lasted?
I'm not saying they lasted. I'm saying starting out of the show, I eliminated all
You
fuckboys.
did, but what about the other girls?
They're dumb.
They eliminated all the nice guys.
They were going for like the bad boys. Because that's what women are drawn to, you know?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I see a throat tattoo and I go, oh, he's a fuckboy.
Yeah, I think society lies to us. No, I'm not. I think society lies to us. Like every woman will always be like, I really just like a nice, thoughtful guy.
No, that's not true.
But they're
That's
lying
not
to
true at all.
themselves and everybody.
Well, we're just saying what we're supposed to say. You're not supposed to admit that you're like, oh, I like something that's like entertaining and unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I got hand tattoos now too.
oh good, more. Actually, I don't really mind tattoos. I don't have a thing against tattoos.
Son, bump that date up to an 8 then.
I mean, maybe a 7. Maybe it was being dramatic with a 6.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But like, we're really pushing the 7.
Just-
It was like a night. It was like hanging out with like a comic. That's what it felt like.
It should be a 10, obviously, but
Can we switch sides? Because this is not my side.
yeah. I'm gonna keep
Oh
that.
my god.
I'm gonna keep that in the final cut.
Of course you're gonna keep that. Of course you're gonna keep that. It's not gonna make any sense. See, like now I feel so much better.
How do you think I would have done on the show?
I would have thought you were a fuckboy.
You would have thought I was a fuckboy?
Yeah, probably.
What constitutes a fuckboy? Toothpick, tattoos, jacked as fuck.
I mean, even just like the
rich,
way that you did that arm, like this.
just
I think it's
fucking
like
cool guy.
it's like an ego thing.
Just fucking jacked, tan, cool tats,
Yeah, I mean,
fucking
yeah.
yeah, funny as shit. But I'm a sweetheart.
I kept the funny guys.
You did keep the funny guys?
I did.
Good.
As long as I could.
Did you have producers in your ear being like, keep this guy, keep that guy?
Well, they were like, stop eliminating all the fuckboys. There won't be any left. And I was like, no, because they didn't tell us like how the show worked. But when it got eliminated, they had to reveal what they were.
Nice.
And so I was like,
Milo, what do you think?
Look at him. He's just so good.
What a
He's like,
fucking
yeah, we're just
angel.
doing a podcast, hanging out. Hi, booty. Are you my babe? Are you my little dude? Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Give me a little pause. Give me a little pause. What's on you? Okay, can I get that off you? Let me see.
Do you have any, what do you talk about now on stage?
I talk about, well, right now, because they just came out with season 2, I talk about Fboy Island, even though
Right.
it's not my favorite topic, but I think a lot of people come out because they want to hear about it.
Yeah.
So I do a few jokes about that and just like, you know, kind of like the quality guide they gave me, like a fridge mover.
Do you still talk to them?
Who?
The fridge mover.
Definitely not.
No?
Absolutely not. No. I don't really
Because
talk
he
to-
moves fridge, that means he's probably jacked. He's probably.
Oh, he is.
Is he jacked?
Imagine.
Can he
that
lift
was-
the whole
imagine-
fridge by himself?
I'm sure. I think he can.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Definitely. But that was just like the quality of guys that they gave me. It was like
Right.
hilarious. The kind of they're like
Yeah.
it's like gonna be like The Bachelor, and then they give me like guys that have jobs I never knew existed,
Right.
and they're funny. But it's like, how are you supposed to find like a romantic connection with somebody like that? And then also you don't know the whole time if they're doing it to make fun of you, because it's obviously like there's a joke in there. So you're like, okay, if I like, you know, you like see someone for their soul, you see past the things that you think are flaws or something that's
Yeah.
wrong with them or the red flags, because you want to be like a nice person, you want to be open,
Yeah.
which I like to be open.
Yeah.
But then you look ridiculous, And like that, like the girl that believed in Garrett, she looked ridiculous at the end, you know?
Right.
When she left with nothing. So you don't know, we didn't know who the joke was on. So I had to be kind of smart about things.
Okay.
But I think people definitely thought it was mean, but I would rather be mean than dumb.
I'd rather be mean than dumb for
Right,
sure.
that's the
Yeah.
thing.
But now but I think if I try and be mean over dumb, I'll just come off as mean and dumb.
That'd be a horrible combination.
Do you have any advice for me?
Advice?
Yeah.
As far as what?
I can just be like a better guy.
I think you're a great guy. I don't know that I have feedback for you on how to be a better I think you work really hard at being the best version of yourself, which I think is something that...
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to... How do I critique somebody that's actively working on being the best version of themselves?
Yeah. That's why I asked.
I think that's the
Because I'm
only
like,
advice I
I
could
wonder
give.
if there's any blind spots, you know?
No, I think just be sweeter.
Be sweeter?
Yeah, I say be sweeter. I say like, you know, you got to treat people like it's the last time you could see them, and like you guys tell them what you want, what you feel, and you just be like more vulnerable, I guess. More
I'm
heartfelt.
vulnerable?
Your body language currently
Yeah.
is not vulnerable. This is closed off. This is me the whole time we've been talking.
Okay.
Like
All right,
this.
there we go. See, this is the advice I'm looking for. Okay, how's
Hold
this?
on.
Is
See,
this vulnerable?
Well, that's confident. That's a confident pose.
Confident.
That's a confident pose. Yeah,
But it takes confidence to be vulnerable.
it does.
Oh.
I cannot open her, otherwise she's gonna run away.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. He's really good.
Are you dating anybody right now?
Yeah.
You are? How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah? You didn't sound that enthusiastic about that.
Man, it's.
Or you just don't want to say anything in front of the camera about it?
No, this is just about the amount of enthusiasm I have for it.
Oh, well, hopefully he doesn't watch this episode.
I don't. Yeah. I went out with this guy and he took me out like every day for like 2 weeks. Like no kiss, like not hooking up, nothing. He just took me on dates for like 2 weeks.
Oh, you know what? I got a feeling
What?
he's a homosexual.
No. It wouldn't be a bad call, but like no, it wasn't.
Married?
No.
You took it every day for 2 weeks and didn't.
Well, he was just like respecting like my boundaries and things. He didn't like try anything, and I thought that was really cool. But then I think like after those 2 weeks, things like progressed.
Yeah.
And then I think like
I've never heard of anything like that.
but then the courtship was like over, and I was,
But then then
then he just like wanted me to be like a helpful girlfriend or something, and
helpful girlfriend.
yeah, like going out of my way and like.
So he went from like not kissing you, but going out every day for 2 weeks, and then it's like boom, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is an interesting
It was like
path.
It was an immersive experience,
Wow.
but it felt like it's like a lot,
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a lot to sign up for at once, and then you're getting to know somebody, but
Did you discuss like, hey, all right, well, it's day 12 and you haven't kissed me yet. Is everything okay? Like, did you say anything, or you were just like,
no,
okay.
he was like, you are hard to crack.
You're like, well, you just make a
I
move.
am a hard person to date. I'm a very hard person to date.
Oh, I know.
I know. If you watch the show, like everyone knows, I'm a bit difficult. I don't know. I can't help anybody.
Are you still together? Or is this kind of like
we're
wrapping up?
hanging. We're hanging. It's still 2 weeks. You gotta wean off of that. You can't like jump out.
Wait. So 2 weeks of seeing each other every day.
Mm-hmm.
Then you were in a relationship,
Kind of.
and then now it's like on the tail end.
Well, I told him that I think we just want like different things. Like I think I want something that's like more serious, and like I think he wants something that's like ongoing and like casual.
He wants something casual, but went out with you for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That typically, if you go out with someone for 2 weeks and don't make a move, that means you're like serious. Like you're looking for something like you're looking for kids.
Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting, and then it was like not the vibe I was getting.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's a
That's
bit confusing.
crazy.
That's why I was like, it's not that I want to talk about it, it's just that it's weird. It's weird. I like to, I date like strange people,
Yeah.
I date people that I think are interesting, I think, I'm like, oh my God, like you're such a weird person, like, why do you think that way? Why do you do the things that you do? Like,
Right.
I'm like intrigued. And then I like just to like I like to be like a fly on the wall and see what's happening. How do you date?
I just jump into it. My last thing was actually great. It was just a smooth, It was just it was just
So
a
it
full,
was intense or it was smooth?
very intense, full experience I got. It was like a
Okay.
beautiful 2 months. It was great. Like I think if you as a guy, you know right away if you're interested in dating a girl, sleeping with a girl, pursuing her seriously, pursuing her not seriously. 1 second.
Come here, Betty. Come here.
That's her actually. Park's a shared space, so it really tests your ability to be like a thoughtful person, you know?
Yeah.
Back to me though. Decided I'm a traditional person. I think the next person I date, I'm just gonna pay all her bills as long as she cooks and cleans for me. Is there anything wrong with that?
No. You know, I hung out with a guy and he asked me, and it was so casual, we were like friends, but like he kind of likes me, and he was like, well, what do you do? Like, what do you contribute? He's like, do you cook? And I was like, no. He's like, do you clean? I was like, absolutely not. He's like, well, do you like massage? I was like, no. He's like, so what do you do?
Do you have like a nurturing feminine energy?
Yeah, I was like, I'm sweet. I'm
That's
sweet
good.
and I'm funny sometimes.
Yeah.
And like if you get hurt, like I'm great. And if there's like an earthquake, amazing in a crisis.
Yeah.
And he's like, but what else? And I was like, nothing else. That's all I have. And he's like, well, you have to learn to have those other skills if you want to get married. And I was like, absolutely not, 100% no. And he was like, well, then things aren't going to work the way you want them to. And I was like, well, I think maybe you just need to manage your expectations of me. If you wanted a girl that does those things,
Right.
like he's my friend. I'm like, you know me. Like I didn't change overnight. Like I've always been this person.
Right.
And so he is also somebody who's kind of looking for somebody to fit that more typical role. And there's so many women.
It's not hard. It's very hard to find these days. Someone wants to just like be like a housewife. No, are you serious? Feminism's like ruined everything.
Oh my God. I posted, hey, guy looking for a housewife. Like, are you
Really?
all my friends? Oh my God. So many girls. Yes.
Oh, that's good to know. All right.
So many. But the thing is that they don't go out.
But they have to be.
They're not like out. Like you're
No,
not gonna.
I don't want girls that go
But
out.
you're not gonna meet them out. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's the issue.
They're at home
is I
keeping
don't want
things,
to.
like,
I don't want to
tidy.
meet a girl on Instagram or like online in any form or out at a bar. So it's like all the girls I want. I have to like go knock on doors.
You have to go knock on doors. They literally don't. I saw my friend last night, and she's looking for like just that. She's like a music manager, and she's like.
See, she has a job. She's already disqualified.
She has a job, but
Yeah, I don't want that.
But she.
Would she quit it?
For sure.
Okay,
And
good.
she rented a place in New York for the summer because she wanted to meet somebody because
Yeah.
the quality guy's here and like whatever. And I'm like, why are you at home right now? Why are you at home talking to me? You should be like out meeting people. And she's like, I just can't. Like, I just don't want to.
That's a quality woman right there.
Yeah, but
That's
I
good.
go and she babies me, she feeds me, she cooks, she cleans, she does all the things, and
Yeah.
she's like has a routine and has a schedule and works out and does all the,
Yeah.
like big mom energy.
That's
But those girls aren't out. They're just not
Yeah.
out. That's all it is.
Yeah, my last girlfriend never went out, which was nice. That was a good
Like
quality.
I'm at home. I don't know if I'm a feminist, but I'm definitely not a feminist.
You're like as feminist as you need to be without getting in trouble.
What does that mean?
It means you're like you're a feminist is in like you like read a pamphlet on
Oh,
feminism.
fuck off. Oh, fuck off. No.
You're like a feminist is in like you don't really know what it means.
That's closer to the truth. Yeah.
Right. You're like a feminist is in like you believe you want women to live fulfilling.
Okay. Yeah.
Fulfilling. You want women to pursue fulfilling, happy, meaningful lives.
Yeah, but I think it's like
But when you
whatever
right.
that means to them, though.
Exactly.
I don't have such like a label. Like I don't think that you have to like split the bill. Like that's dramatic.
Of course.
That's dramatic.
Yeah. I think feminist. I'm a feminist in the fact that I want women to live fulfilling, meaningful, happy lives. But I also think feminism is destroying society as we know it.
Yeah, I don't know how is it destroying society?
So basically, in the '70s, feminism came up. I'm gonna get pulled off YouTube for this. And the feminism came up, and it destroyed families, destroyed the family dynamic. So like women thought they needed to seek purpose outside of the household, so they needed to go follow careers, and it left their families, which broke up families and convinced women to not have children, which is actually what makes you happy, I think, and to go like work at an office or some shit like that, which has made them less happy, which has destabilized families, which has had a ripple effect throughout the country and the values in the world.
I mean, I see your point.
Yeah.
To some extent.
Yeah.
To some extent.
I'm working
but
on
I
it.
think-
I'm working on articulating that.
I think it's just the ability to do what you want. And I think when you're not providing for yourself, you don't have the option to control your life.
But what if the thing you want is just a man to lead?
I just like you get so bored after a while. Like, why not have a kid if you want to do that?
Yeah.
You got to raise a kid and a man.
No, the man leads.
Oh, you want a man to lead. I didn't know where the commas
lead.
were. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
so you know, I'm just.
Yeah, no.
This is just the conclusion that this is the new narrative in my brain that I'm just trying to reinforce with every conversation I have.
I don't think what you're asking for is wrong. I don't know that feminism has ruined society.
Here's what I think. I think there was so many issues with like family dynamics back in the day. You know what I mean? And then after World War II, women started getting money, and then it was like the women just wanted to be treated better, and they didn't want to get screwed over, and they didn't want to attach fully invest into a guy and have that guy be a fucking loser or leave them or whatever. Yeah. So then there was this overcorrection, right? Where women became more masculine and men became more feminine, and there's no sexual polarity because the women are masculine and the men are feminine, and they're kind of like the same, and there's no sexual polarity, there's nothing that you can actually fall in love. You have to actually separate those poles. Mm-hmm. Even in a straight relationship, gay relationship, there has to be a feminine and masculine energy.
All my relationships have failed, so I really can't comment on that.
That's because you're dating these fucking dudes in LA that are like chicks.
I don't know. I've dated some real manly men, but I think that when we have like a power struggle, you know, because I'm not as adaptable or.
Is it? Okay, here's a question.
What?
And I mean, and if this is rude, do you struggle because you're successful dating? Is there ever an issue with that?
No, I don't think so.
Like, have you ever dated a guy that's self-conscious because you're successful?
Oh, really? Yeah. Every time I go out, it's like I'm cheating and I'm going and doing like horrible things, and I'm like yeah.
You're like,
yeah,
I'm just working or whatever.
Self-conscious, or yeah, like I'm doing a shoot and it's like, oh, like where are you? Like it should have been done. Like it's more like they're more insecure.
Insecure.
It's more like just insecurities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And have you dated dudes that are less successful than you? You're like, no. What a dumb question.
Not with any success. I like to be the less successful one because I like to learn. But I'm like a little sponge. I'm like constantly trying to improve myself. I don't think that I'm like the best at anything or that I've peaked or reached my maximum at anything.
Yeah. So
I want to be with somebody that can teach me how to be better, that I can learn from. So I would choose somebody that's more of like a mentor than, somebody that I'm teaching them things. Like that would be fucked up. It's like if I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna go do some charity work.
Are you gonna like start putting some stuff out? Are you gonna release something? Do you have a goal? Do you want to do stand up on TV?
I want to start putting out just like little clips. I don't know. I want to go back to the drawing board, and I want to rework some of my jokes, and I want to start doing more topical jokes and pushing them out quicker.
Yeah.
So I want to take some time after I do these shows. I want to write and stay home and do some like vampire facials and things that just make me like look really bad, and like just stay at home and heal and write. And
What's a vampire facial?
It's where they take your blood and then they like separate the white blood cells and they inject it on your face. And you look terrible for like 2 weeks, and then you look beautiful for like a year.
Really?
Yeah, everyone does it.
Wow. Everyone does it?
I mean, everyone that's hot does it.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, as a guy, I just like gotta get a haircut sometimes.
No, there's a lot going on.
That's crazy.
A lot going on.
You know, the best thing to look more attractive, and you can't really do much because you're already at the top. But if you eliminate seed oils from your diet,
What?
Seed oils, canola oil, vegetable oil, seed oils, especially as a vegan person. A lot of vegan foods carry a lot of it, palm oil, shit like that. You take that out of your diet, you'll be blown away with like how good you're gonna glow, how good your skin looks. It's actually crazy. It's probably like the number one next to sugar. If you like eliminate those two things.
I cut sugar.
Yeah, cutting sugar is like a huge step, but then if you cut out palm oil, I'm telling you, it'll change everything. Like for like 30 days, I didn't do it for whatever reason. Was that an example of someone?
I would a sidekick, yeah.
Yeah, throw a little
I don't know
stick in his spokes.
why it makes me so angry.
Yeah.
What is he doing in the park?
Yeah, I don't know why.
And he's like on the grass, like just rogue.
I don't even think he's trying to. Oh, security cam, kick us out of the park. CJ, it was awesome catching up with you, and I think we should carve our names into this tree to make it official. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We can have like a little broken heart.
Yeah.